But before we get into the stories, I'm quite honored to bring on the show a man I met about 4 months ago while spending time with friends in San Antonio. His name is Charlie Ross. He's a present-day member of our U.S. Army National Guard. He is a great patriot, and he loves America with all of his heart. Hey, Charlie, welcome to the show. Please take a moment and tell us how you came to want to join the military.
I was a mechanic for 3 years. Helicopter mechanic, and then I got picked to go into flight platoon, and I started flying as a flight engineer on Chinook helicopters. I like flying so much I just stuck with it ever since. A friend of mine was in the helicopter unit down here, and I told him I was thinking about going in, and he said, well, you'll never know unless you do it, and that hooked me right there. When I got to basic training and I saw the different personalities from kids all over the United States and seeing everybody come together and becoming a team, perfect strangers becoming a team, just when we all just started coming together. And by the time we graduated, it was just amazing that people from different walks of life and culture within America could come together and be a team like that. And I was really impressed with that. Definitely been a good thing for my life.
Okay, so tell me what branch of the service and what company you're in now, and give me a little bit of information about your prior tours.
I'm currently with the Washington State National Guard. I'm in Bravo Company, 168th Aviation Regiment. I was down in Haiti in 95, 96, and then I was over in Iraq for 14 months from March 25th, 2003 to May 6, 2004.
Okay, so you're on your way to Afghanistan soon, and I know that you've already served the 2 previous tours. What's making you want to go back for a third when it's really not required?
I had a couple more years to finish out my military career, and then I could have retired. But since I trained with these guys for the last 5 years, I couldn't see turning my back on them and walking away and saying I'm going to retire. So I stayed on for another year so I could go to Afghanistan with them. Because that's just my honor and my integrity to the men that I served with. I love serving my country, and I love doing the job that I do, and the camaraderie and teamwork that goes with it.
So what about any of the military history of your family? Have you had anybody else prior to you who has served in the military?
I have uncles that have served in World War II. They fought in Iwo Jima, and to read the history of the great generation, the guys before us, just what they sacrificed so much for our freedom, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's just overwhelming.
So you previously mentioned this idea of the camaraderie and the teamwork among your military unit. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Common goal is to work together as a unit, cover each other's back. You know, when one person might be falling out, to make sure you get him and bring him along with you. Teamwork of America is what I think it is.
And what about the general attitude of Americans? Do you feel as a military person you're getting support?
For me, the overwhelming gratitude that I get from people that have, heard that I've been to Iraq and heard that I'm going to Afghanistan again, and they all they're so appreciative of what I do, and they say they're thankful, and they, like perfect strangers, to come up, but I don't even know that I've just heard, come out and say, thank you for your service, we appreciate it so much, and we can't even imagine what you do, and you're a hero. But in my heart, I do that for my country because I'm able to. I don't think of myself as a hero. I just think of myself as an American that can still fight for his country.
Okay, so last question before I let you go. As you know, this program today is airing all across our nation, should be airing on the Armed Forces Radio Network to all of our military around the world. Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
I'm just honored to be a part of that team that protects this country, and God bless America.
Wow. Great interview. Sergeant Charlie Ross. Great soldier, great American. He talked about our greatest generation of World War II. It's good to know God still makes the good ones even today. My name is Jerry Stewart. I'm taking a break now, but I will return with more of this special Memorial Day tribute program after these messages.